Hey everyone, this is Ross, and today I'm doing a video of all my tanks. Just because I've had a few private messages from people saying they want a video of just all my tanks, because some of them have lost track which tanks I've still got up and which tanks I've took down. So obviously I've still got the 15 gallon up and running. I've had a bit of problem with algae lately. It desperately needs cleaned now, but I've just had loads of algae on the Anubias in particular. You see the leaves there, there's a new leaf there which is fine, and there's a new leaf there which is fine, so it's still alive, still producing leaves, but it's just got a load of algae on it, and I think that's just because the new T5 lights. I really don't know why, but that's the best guess. So I know a lot about planted aquariums, but I don't know everything, so if people could just make suggestions on how to get rid of that algae on the leaves of the Anubias, and on the crypts as well. The crypts are starting to get a bit of algae on them, and also the Ludwigia, if you notice on the leaves. I'm not sure how well you can see that. I'm just using my old camera just because it's a little quicker to upload. But the Java Fern's absolutely fine, and the Hygrophila, so no problems there. But please just recommend ways on just how to reduce this algae. I already do a siesta break. I have the lights coming on at 8 o'clock in the morning. They stay on till 11 in the morning. They then stay off all day until 4 PM, and they turn off at 10 PM. So that's the times I have them on. Please make suggestions on how I could just reduce the algae, because I really think it is because of the lights. The algae on the glass is just because I haven't cleaned it in a while, but I'll probably be cleaning it out tomorrow night. So yeah, 15 gallon is still up and running. Cardinal Tetras are doing great, looking really bright. Feeding them a good diet. Cory cats are still doing great, so everything's doing fine in there. This is kind of a tank, I suppose. I never really show this tank, just because I like the fish more. But I've still got the two really big stick insects. There's one of them. I can't seem to see the other one. It's down there. And these had 200 babies. I've since gave all of those 200 babies away to a reptile place. It sells insects as well, and they just took them off my hands for us. They didn't give us any money for them, but I was just glad to get rid of them, because this is the amount of poo these are made after only 3 days. Because I cleaned the tank 3 days ago, so they're really messy. Pretty easy to care for, but they're just so messy. So I was really glad to get those 200 stick insects off my hands. But I have kept 2 babies in this tank. I'm not sure where they are at the minute, just because they're so small. But in a few months, these should die, and the babies should grow up. So I'm planning on always keeping 2 stick insects in this tank. It's nice and big for them. I made it myself. It's out of acrylic, and I thought this was silicone, but it isn't. It's some type of bonding agent. And the substrate, I guess you could call it in here, or bedding, is just wet paper towels. I've got a water bowl in the middle, and I feed them on bramble or blackberry leaves. I made this table myself, just out of MDF. That's where I keep all my fish supplies on, got all the treatments there. I've got the dropsy treatment and the swim bladder treatment, because they killed some of my fish over the past few months. So I've got all the treatments there. Got some algae wafers, different things, algae pellets, tropical flakes, freeze-dried bloodworms, all different types of things, dechlorinators and things. So they're my first 2 tanks, even though that one isn't a fish tank. And the 3rd tank I've got here, it's just the old fighting fish tank. So I've removed that piece of wood which I think killed them, and I've just put in 2 rocks. I did find these rocks outside. I found them in the Lake District, but I've used these in an aquarium before for quite a while. I've used them in an aquarium for about 6 months, and I've boiled them again and they're absolutely fine, so I don't need to worry there. Just wedged some narrowleaf Java Fern in between the 2 rocks there. Got some micro swords, only a few planted there. Some Rotella rotundifolia on the back. Got my little filter with spray bar there. So this has been cycled for a few weeks now. I completely cleaned it out after the fighting fish died, and I don't plan to get another fighting fish anytime soon. That's not because it died, that's just because the baby goldfish are still out in the utility room, and in that room it's almost the same temperature as outside, which is near freezing, and I don't think it's very healthy for the baby goldfish. So I'm going to be moving the 3 baby goldfish up into this small tank. Maybe sometime tonight or tomorrow, I'm not too sure. So yeah, I'm going to be putting them in here. It should be big enough for them. I think it's about a 4 or 5 gallon, and the goldfish are absolutely tiny, so I don't really need to worry about ammonias, anything like that. I don't think I've showed you this before. This is kind of, I don't know what to call it, just blocks the light really. Because before, when I walked in the room, the light was absolutely blinding. So I just cut this out. It's made of pine. I fixed it on with 2 hinges there, and it just hangs down, and it provides a window to see the tank, but it blocks the light, and it looks really nice when you turn the lights off. This looks pretty calming. So yeah, I'll be putting the baby goldfish in there either tonight or tomorrow, and I think I'll video that for you. And the goldfish are coming along really well now. I think I'll show you them next. Okay, so this is my goldfish fry tank. I must say the washing machine is on, so you might hear it every now and again. But yeah, this is the goldfish fry tank. I'm going to be moving them into the tank upstairs, which is a little smaller than this. I think this might be an 8 gallon, something like that, so it's only a few gallons less. I've got 3 goldfish in here. There's one there. It's kind of getting a white colour to it, and a kind of orangey patch over its left eye there. It's really starting to take the shape of a goldfish now, as you can see. There's one over there, which, don't know how well you can see, that's going to turn into an orangey colour, hopefully. And there's another one in here, in the back there, that's the biggest of the 3. And that's going to be a shabunkin, I think. It's going to have a yellowy head, a yellow tail, and the black stripe going down the middle of its body, so that'll be interesting when it colours up properly. And there's a shot of the 2. I think there might be both shabunkins, but that one on the right there looks completely white to me, and it has like an orangey patch just over its eye. So I've let the water level in this tank drop quite low lately, just because I know I was going to be moving them upstairs. You can see it's kind of a riverbed theme. You might remember back to when I was aquascaping this tank, so I'm going to be taking this tank down very soon, and I'm going to be putting these upstairs. I've got some Ludwigia Reapings floating in this tank. It's actually doing much better than the Ludwigia in the 15 gallon upstairs. Even though it's only a few degrees in here, a few degrees Celsius, this Ludwigia is actually bright red. It's doing really well. I've got some duckweed in here as well. There's an above view of the goldfish. So yeah, that's about it for this tank. As I say, I'll make a video of me moving the goldfish upstairs into the smaller tank. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the tour of all my tanks. I must say I'm not going to be doing many videos over the next few weeks, because I've got 2 very important maths exams coming up, and I need to revise for them because I'm quite bad at maths. So yeah, I won't have many videos out over the next few weeks, maybe only 1 a week, but I'll make a few tomorrow to make up for it. I'm appreciating all the channel comments and private messages. I haven't got through them all yet, just because I took a break over the Christmas holidays of comments and things like that, and I let them build up, which was pretty stupid of us. But yeah, I'm going to have them all answered by the end of the weekend. I really do appreciate them. I want to say welcome to all my new subscribers, and thanks a lot for watching. Bye.